So what is cribbing? Cribbing is a compulsive behavior observed in horses. It occurs when, think about this hard surface, if a horse bites down on it, they tend to inhale a lot of air, and they have no mechanism of exhaling or expelling this air, so it gets trapped in their gastrointestinal tract, and this leads to a lot of different health issues such as colic, ulcers, and these issues tend to be fatal for horses. And so what we're really here trying to do is come up with something like novel, the sensor system, not like a restrictive collar. And so what we're doing here is coming up with like more of like a humane approach to it. So we want a behavioral therapy that calms the horse down and also addresses the problem.
We had a few meetings with our TA, and then he brought to our attention cribbing. And then we looked into the current solutions for cribbing, and it's all like restricting the horse from eating, drinking water, and to us it just didn't seem very like animal friendly. So we chose to go down the route of, putting the horse's comfort at the forefront of our project. So we looked into any cribbing devices that were actually out there to help the horse, to make the horse more comfortable.
So currently in the market, there's only sleeves that actually damage the horses and make him actually stressed out, which in our solution is that cribbing is a mechanism that they use in order to de-stress, and these actual cribbing collars that are currently in the market actually increase the actual elevation of the stress, causing them to crib furthermore. So our device utilizes a sleeve that's actually like soft material. The horse doesn't really like be bothered by it since they naturally wear stuff like this.
To test our design, we're going to be using a concrete form tube that is made out of cardboard, and then we're going to be cutting it to an approximate size of the horse's neck. They already come in the diameter that we need to fit the horse sleeve over the concrete form tube to simulate the horse's neck. And then we're going to use an inflatable bike inner tube that'll be glued onto the concrete form tube to expand the diameter. That way we can test out our stretch sensor. Our sleeves will be pulled over it, and then the stretch sensor will be glued on to the bike inner tube. That way there's no movement in the stretch sensor itself, and it'll get all the data from that. And then in the future we are hoping to test on actual cribbing horses that our TA has access to.
So since we're mounting our device on a horse, we would like it to be pretty small, so whenever the horse is moving around, it doesn't fall off or shake or anything. But since we weren't able to custom order the PCB or any of the electrical parts, we made a couple devices or a couple cases for the electronics, and they were a lot smaller than we wanted them to be. So, and it didn't actually work out whenever we fit everything in there. So we had to do 3 or 4 different 3D prints, which each took 16 to 20 hours in order to make the case large enough to fit all the parts. It works now, but it's not as small as we'd like it to be. In the future, we might try to make it smaller.
This is supposed to be the horse sleeve, right? So this goes over the horse's neck. We're going to have this inner tube inside, and we're going to expand it during the tech symposium to mimic the cribbing action where the horse's neck expands while it's cribbing. And then our sensor will be attached to the tire, right? And as it expands, this will also expand, which will turn on the actuators.
Come meet our team Vita and all of our other teams at the Tech Symposium.